And we are live for another edition of Keep Calm and Carry. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on a Friday night. That is pretty awesome of you guys. I can't believe that it has been, oh my goodness, like almost 2.5 or more weeks since I've done a live chat. So I'm going to be a little rusty and it's going to be a little blocky and stuff like that. But let me mute my YouTube stuff here so I can actually pay attention to you guys in the chat room and hear myself talk. So let's head on over to the chat room and say hey to everybody. We got CK, Big Al, the Gun Snob, Archangel, Black Diamond Guns and Gear. Hey, Josh. How you doing, Josh? Good to see you guys. Ias, I guess that's how you pronounce it. And greetings to you from Manhattan. You're in Andover. Spent a lot of time stomping around Andover when I was growing up. Larry Thompson, good to see you. Scott P79, the Grim Reaper, Operator Tony, Frank Jensen, Keith, David Bowling, Big Man Kevo, and Keith again. Yeah, hey guys, thanks so much for joining in this evening. I sure do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you guys haven't already. I really appreciate it. So this live chat, I just wanted to get a chance to talk to you guys and to kind of roll up 2018, talk about what happened this year, talk about some of my favorite things. Yeah, just kind of shoot the stuff with you guys and kind of roll my vlog into this as well and kind of talk about where I'm at as of right now. So let me take a second to write down a note just so I don't forget. Alrighty. And S and S. Okay, so let's get into it. 2018 was a huge year for me. And actually, before I get into that, you guys are going to notice that this pristine, beautiful face has been marred by some bruising. You see this right here? Yeah, this came about last night. I went to one of the two gyms that I work out at, and I did some light sparring and ended up taking a roundhouse kick to the face. So if you guys haven't been following my vlogs, if you haven't been paying attention to what's going on with the channel, I am training for my first amateur fight in March. It'll be March 30th. It'll be held in Junction City, Kansas, so just right outside Fort Riley. And so I'm training pretty intensely here in the last couple of weeks. Been doing 2-a-day workouts, one at my gym, and then either run in the afternoon, or I end up doing 2 workouts at my gym, one morning, one evening. But somehow, some way, I'm getting in a couple of exercises or workouts per day. So one of the things that one of my trainers has been asking me to do is get in and do some sparring. I've sparred 3 times now, and last night I caught a kick to the face, and that was a very, very valuable lesson learned in just that one thing. So my guard was down. I didn't have my hand up as I slipped to dodge a jab. The guy that I was going up against was very experienced. I could tell already he's got about 4 months worth of time training ahead of me. So he's younger, he's faster, he's stronger, all that stuff. And he threw a jab. I slipped. And as I slipped, I let my guard down. He recognized my ability to how I was moving my head. And as soon as he threw that jab, he immediately threw a round kick and caught me right in the face. And took a step back, turned around, went down to my knees, and the blood just started flowing right out. I had a massive blood spill on the mat about that big. Lost a lot of blood last night, and actually ended up having to use tampons believe it or not, put tampons in my nose to control the bleeding and get it to stop. And it didn't stop bleeding until about 10 o'clock this morning. So pretty sure it's fractured, if not broke. But so I'm going to take a few weeks off of sparring, let that kind of heal back up. I was supposed to do a what they call a um, oh shoot, what do they call it? Burnout fight, where you go and um, you basically pad up. You'll have your headgear, boxing gloves, shin pads, and you go into the ring and you basically fight. But it's just with whoever, it's not sanctioned by anybody, but it's basically a couple gyms coming together and having their students kind of spar one another. So, let's head back over to the chat room, see what you guys are doing. Adam says, sounds like you're getting used to getting hit. You're never used to getting hit. I can tell you that right now. Yesterday, I took about 4 jabs to the face. And those weren't too bad because they weren't really full force. We really weren't snapping them. We were supposed to be going light. And like I said, with me getting kicked in the face, it was the momentum of 2 directions, right? So I was going down at the same time as he was coming up with his kick. So, yeah, I'm kind of getting used to getting hit after these last few. So, hey, Snob's wife's in there. Hey, good to see you. Glad to see you guys in there. Appreciate it. What other questions did you have for 2018? We'll get into that in just a second. But good to see you guys chatting away. And if you got any questions, please let me know. So let's talk about 2018. Let's do that real quick. Big year. Naturally, it was my first full year of YouTube. So I started in July of 2017, and that was pretty awesome. So Adam coming in with the $2 for the next round of tampons. I'll make sure I put those to heavy flow. How about that? That is awesome. Thank you so much. But 2018, first full year on YouTube, January through December, and we will end, if you include this live chat, we will end the year with 122 videos. And I wanted to kind of highlight some of the things that happened this year that meant a lot to me, and then also some videos that kind of grabbed a lot of attention as well. So let's get into that. First, in January, we went out to SHOT Show. So that was my very first SHOT Show, and that was quite the experience. I'd only been to Vegas once before, outside of just like flying through. Any type of time that I've spent in Vegas, I'd only done it once before, and I had a lot of fun. But and you hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, I'm going to go to SHOT Show. I'll be in Vegas," and they're like, "Oh man, you're going to have so much fun." But let me tell you guys, it's a lot of work. I get up about 5:36 and get ready, get over to the Sands Expo Center, and the press room opens up about 7 or 7:30, and I'm going from about 6 a.m. in the morning to roughly 10, 11 midnight. And I'm working the entire time. I'm doing film, I'm editing stuff, having dinners with industry people to get to know them, build relationships and stuff like that. So it is a lot of work, but that was really interesting. Got to meet a number of really cool people. So look forward to it coming here pretty soon. Tactical response. Got to go out and train with James Yeager. He and I really kind of connected at SHOT Show. So that was pretty cool. And I ended up getting invited to Tactical Response to train with him and do his 2-day fighting pistol course, which is awesome. So if you guys ever had a chance to make it to Camden, Tennessee, or if you watch his calendar and see that he's going to be in your area, even if you have to drive 2 to 3 hours, I highly recommend you guys do it. So real quick, Adam throwing in here, are you going to Tulsa next year? Or anyone here going as well? I will be at Tulsa at least one of the 2 shows. I think the intent is to be there in the spring, but I'm not too sure quite yet. So, but yeah, definitely going to be in Tulsa either in the spring or the fall. So that'll be pretty cool. Big Al says, boxed a bit when I was a kid, YMCA stuff. About 11 at the time, thought I was a fighter until I got in the ring with one. Yeah, and let me tell you, things completely change. My workouts are all boxing, kickboxing centric, so I'm doing a lot of pad work. But let me tell you, all that stuff goes right out the window the moment that you start trying to box with someone that is at your skill level or better. Now, I will say that before I got kicked in the face, I had been sparring with some other guys. It was kind of a round robin type of thing, and I had been sparring with a couple guys and was getting some really good shots in, not only working my legs, because I will be doing a kickboxing match in March, but working my legs, but also figuring out those combinations. One of my favorite combinations right now is the 1-3. That's my favorite. Is you're squared up, so it doesn't matter if you're right hand dominant or left hand dominant. I'm right hand, so the 1 is a jab and then a 3 is a hook. So that's pretty cool. So come on in. Come on in. Hey guys, check it out. We've got Little Miss here. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
This little fighter right here, we have a big announcement. She just earned her orange belt in Taekwondo this last week. So she is super excited. If you guys are following me on Instagram, you probably still saw some pictures and video. So we're pretty proud of her. She worked really, really hard and practiced a lot the few days before. Was a bit nervous, right? Yeah, you're a bit nervous, but she did great. She did really, really great. So
You want to see it?
you want to, yeah, go get it. Go get it. Go get it. So she's going to show off her belt, guys. So anyway, so yeah, that's been my favorite, the 1-3 or the 1-3-6. Those have been my favorite combinations that I was able to try out and actually land some. So, oh, you brought both of them. Very good, very good.
I could show them the strength if they want to.
Okay.
Kids don't want to get in.
Yeah, that's great. So in her Taekwondo school, you start off with a white belt, obviously, and then you have to earn these little tapes right here. Each one of these signifies something. Do you remember which ones they were?
There's a white one right here.
There's a white one right here.
Because since you can't really see that well.
Yeah.
This one I think is for being good at home.
Yeah. That.
This one's for all my combos, which is this one.
Yeah.
So these 2 are kind of like the same. This one is allowing to test.
Yep.
This one's your
weapons.
Yeah, weapons.
Weapons, yeah. So nunchucks were the weapons, and she's pretty good at the nunchucks. Let me tell you, a lot better than me. So show you the other belt, and here her new belt, her orange belt. So she is super excited about that, right?
Yep.
Okay, high five. Good. Kisses. Get to bed.
Hey.
All righty, you got an early morning tomorrow, right?
Super excited.
Super excited. Yep. I'm gonna tell everybody about it here in just a second. Okay. Okay. Toodles. Right on. Thanks, guys, for indulging me on that. Bye. But yeah, that is really, really, really cool. So just scrolling back here, checking things out to see what you guys try to catch up with everything that's going on. Yep. Everyone has a plan until you get hit in the face. That's absolutely right, Adam. Thanks for that. So, and yeah, let me tell you. So, tactical response, talked to you about the combos. A little bit later, we got into Some of the other videos that we got into this year were PCCs, right? So the MP5 clone that I picked up, I kind of did a unboxing of that. Palmetto State Armory was able to get me hooked up with one of their AR9s, which are really cool. And I need to do some more videos on that and follow up with those. Started building a good relationship with Palmetto State Armory. You guys know that I love them. I got a sticker right up here for them. I love Palmetto State Armory for your blue collar build an AR type of company. They're not going to be their high end stuff, but it's definitely going to be middle of the road. You're going to decent quality, right? Big fan. You know, I'm a big fan of Aero Precision. I picked up. Let's see. I picked up a Aero Precision M4E1 this past year and an M5E1 and 6.5 Creedmoor. You guys probably saw those videos as well. Primary Arms sent me some optics that we're going to be talking about. I was able to train with Pravictus Group, which was really cool. Ken with Pravictus Group is a really, really cool guy. And then just a few weeks ago, I trained with S&S Training Solutions out of Kansas City, and we trained in the Bat Cave. Literally, we were about a quarter mile inside the earth, training inside a cave. Really weird, but it's pretty cool. It was a great course. So yeah, so that was pretty cool. Some of the big videos that I had this year mostly have been some silencer stuff. We got into working on some silencers this year with Rebel silencers and oh shoot, what was the other one? Black Aces. I hooked up with Silencer Shop as well and was able to get some time behind the Banshee from CMMG and their new silencer suppressor that matches up with the Banshee, and Griffin Armament with their silencer. Now their MK5, I think it was 556, Mark 556, I think is what it is. Can't remember. Anyway, so yeah, big year, big year. So let's talk about something really cool that came in the mail just the other day. I'm super excited about this. Some of you guys, I'm not sure if you're really interested in knives at all, but I got this in the mail, and this is a buck knife, and I am super stoked about this buck knife. Adam says, would love to see your top 5 events you have done in 2018. Right after the first of the year, I'll see what I can do to put together a compilation video for you guys of the top 5 things that I did this year. One of them I never even did a video on. I just have a whole bunch of B-roll stuff, and I'll share that with you. And I have to do it after the beginning of the year because of something I'm going to tell you guys here in just a second. But this buck knife is super cool because, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it, but you got this buck knife, and this buck knife is from Wildlife Pursuits. I believe that is correct. Let me double check here. I don't want to mess up the name because, man, I'm going to feel like an idiot if I do. Give me just 1 second, guys. I got to look it up because I got to get this right. You'll see why here in just a second. I have the world's slowest phone as well. So, with the 1-3 combo, how do you guard from counter underneath by a head kick? That's a good question. Usually, if you throw the jab, someone's going to try to block anyway. And if you throw that jab, if they block here, you can come around. And once you come around with that 3, then the next thing is to pull back as quickly as you possibly can. So it's a 1-3 back as quickly as you possibly can. So is there a perfect defense to it? No, there's not. So, but that's what I know. And I'm a huge novice. So, oh, Pursue the Wild. My goodness. Pursue the Wild. That's what it is. This knife came from Christy Titus. I had her on my last live chat. In fact, I think Christy Titus was the last live chat that I did, if I remember correctly. But that's where this came from. And you'll see that she signed it right here. That's Christy Titus's signature. But if you see right here, that is CJ Buck. CJ Buck signed this buck knife. CJ Buck is the grandson of the original buck knife founder. So that is pretty cool. I'm super excited about it. I'll get some high quality pictures and post those on Instagram if you guys are interested on that. Of course, naturally, everything I do on Instagram is thrown over on Facebook as well. So if you're not looking at one, you're looking at the other. So, excuse me, I'm just sucking down the water today. Since I lost so much blood yesterday, I need to rehydrate. It's really going to help me reproduce all that stuff. The next thing here is I was able to do a review on the Cali key. I don't know if you guys saw that video or not, but this is actually pretty cool. I never thought that I would really be interested in something like this because this is a California compliant type of thing. And I didn't think that it was going to be necessarily that interesting of a product. But after I started using it, I was actually really surprised at how well this could be turned into a training aid, whether it be an aid to help you really focus in on your fundamentals of shooting, or a aid for failure to fire malfunction. So if you haven't watched the video, I encourage you guys to go back and check that out. And then Olight here recently just sent me this guy right here. I'll do a video here after the first of the year on this as well. This is the Olight Warrior X. They just had a sale on it, and I've just been too busy to really focus on YouTube right now because of everything that's going on. But this is actually pretty cool. Pretty cool flashlight. It's just like their M2R Warrior because it has the magnetic base for you guys to recharge it on. But the width of the flashlight right here is roughly an inch, so you can attach this to a firearm if you'd like. And then they also have the touch pads to be able to attach on the back here with a magnetic pog or magnetic piece hooks onto the back of that, and then you can strap down that pressure pad for like your AR-15 or your AK-47 shotgun, whatever the case may be. So 2,000 lumens. I'll get into the specifics on that in the video as well. And then finally, the biggest thing I think that I was so happy about this year was being able to team up with these guys, Revolutionary Patriot. You guys know I love Revolutionary Patriot. And if you haven't already seen the video, I do have the Fit and Fire t-shirts from Revolutionary Patriot. I'm so happy about these. These shirts are so soft. You know, they're the really soft 50-50 blend type material. So, I mean, chicks out there love to wear these to bed for night shirts or whatever. But I wear these out and about. I wear them to work out in. If it's pretty cold outside, then I'll wear them as a night shirt or something like that. So if you guys are interested, swing on by the video I have for it, or you can just go to revolutionarypatriot.com and go into their collections tab and scroll down to Fit and Fire, hit that, and just scroll down a little bit and you'll be able to see it. So a lot of different colors. We have men's and women's t-shirts. So if you guys are interested, that would be cool. So let's scroll back here. And hey, Archangel, I see what you're saying. Hold on. Be patient, guys. I'm going to get to that here in just a second. So the last thing that I want to get to, and I need to touch base on this because this came in the mail yesterday. And I wanted to share this with you guys. This is December's TAC pack. If you guys are interested in what is going on with that. You guys know that I've been a member of TAC PACK for the entire year, and I have really enjoyed everything that I've got. I've gotten some really cool stuff and some things that have been new to me. Didn't think that I would ever use it, but turns out that I have used a lot of their stuff. So let's look at what we've got going on here. So here's a little card, and you can check out the SOG reactor multi-tool. This is a $50 multi-tool, and this actually is a pretty nice multi-tool that I'm going to give to my wife. So she is going to be heading overseas here pretty soon, so she needs a really cool multi-tool. So I'm going to make sure that she gets hooked up with that, and that'll be one less thing that she'll have to worry about. So that's pretty cool right there. That's a $50 value. That basically covers the box for the month, but you get some other stuff as well. So let's see here. The Aeronox meat tenderizer. We've gotten one of these once before, but there is the Aeronox meat tenderizer. I think you guys know exactly what that is, but if you ever need to tenderize some meat, there you go. Might be someone trying to get after you or whatever, but let's see here. The Newbold 4-inch hanging tough target is this right here. It's got a hole and some screws. You can just screw it into a piece of wood and set it up and shoot at this. It's a very rubbery, dense rubber type of material. So I would imagine that if you shot at it, it would obviously, the round would pass through it, and then it would just kind of close the hole up behind itself. So we'll take that out to the range and check it out and see what that's all about. I'll get you some video on Instagram or something like that. And then one of the cool things is a new knife from ABKT, and let's see here. It is a knife that's on a necklace, it looks like. So there you go. There's that. Pull it off. And it's one of the raptor claws, right? So those are pretty nice. It's almost like a miniature karambit. It's pretty cool. So it's pretty nice. $12 value right there. So they're saying that the SOG multi-tool is $50. The meat tenderizer is $50. The target's $12, and the ABKT knife is $12 as well. So that's basically $74 for the pack. And then, as always, TAC PACK does a patch for the end of the year. So there you go. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. That's pretty funny. So let's take this and let's put it up onto the wall, shall we? Alrighty, there we go. We'll get it up on the wall. Okay, so why in the world am I saying goodbye? I'm not saying goodbye to forever. Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. I've got to take a break, guys. I will be out of the loop for a little bit of time. I am leaving tomorrow to head out of the country with the family. I've kind of mentioned that my wife is going to be headed overseas, and she'll be gone for quite some time. So the family's taking some time to pull away from everything. I'm not going to have internet. I'm going to be completely off the grid for about 7 to 9 days. And we're just going to hang out. It's going to be all 4 of us, which is going to be pretty cool. We haven't done a major trip like this in over a year. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to head down to Puerto Rico. Let's see, Puerto Rico, Haiti, and I think St. Lucia on a Royal Caribbean cruise. So we're going to have a lot of fun. So I am not only saying goodbye for you for at least a week to a week and a half, but I'm also saying goodbye to 2018 because 2018 is closing. I will be on. I will be gone until after the first of the new year. So, um, yeah. So that is what the goodbyes are all about. I didn't mean to scare you, but I thought it was going to be. I figured it'd be pretty straightforward that you guys, um, would understand that. I'm saying Merry Christmas to everybody. I do hope that everybody has a great and Merry Christmas, but also to say goodbye to the year, kind of roll up the year, see what's going on, and yeah, let you guys know that it's been a great year. It's been an awesome year, and I'm looking forward to 2019. Adam, yeah, definitely hitting the reset button for sure. So no taco patches. Well, there is a dude. I don't know if you guys are on Instagram, but if you're not following Taco Mark, you need to. He was supposed to get set up with some patches, but got screwed on the deal. So he lost some money and never ended up with some patches. So as soon as he gets hooked up with those, I will definitely have a Taco Mark patch up there. So, yeah. So, let's see. Let's scroll back through what's going on in the chat room. So, I'd like to hear what was your favorite thing from this year on the channel. What was some of the great things that you saw from 2018? What were some of your favorite videos? I'd love to hear about that. If there's videos that you didn't get a chance to see or hoping to see, let me know also what you guys are interested in seeing for 2019 as well. Archangel says, be safe, brother, and tell the wife the same, and Godspeed for her return. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. See you all 2019. Thanks, Archangel. Appreciate it. We'll see you after a bit. We'll forgive you for the clickbait. Well, it happens sometimes. So, yeah, let's see. Do another Battle of the Sexes. Mystery Family, that's actually something that I have had on my mind for quite some time. I do want to do another Battle of the Sexes with Pew Pew Jew and Alana and I'm spacing her name, Micro Jackie, but our schedules are just so chaotic. It's hard to get all of us pulled together. I know that Alana has refocused her efforts into getting to the gym. If you follow the Semi-Armed Life on Instagram, you may know that Mike and Alana got engaged. So obviously she's putting a lot of effort into, getting fit before the wedding. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Archangel says the best Fit and Fire was being introduced to you on Hank Strain's podcast. Come back on sometime. Yeah, I'm totally open to that. I know that Mrs. Strange and I have emailed back and forth a few months ago about being on, and my schedules just kept on getting screwed up. So I think that I think they got kind of irritated with me on trying to align my schedule with theirs. But yeah. Yeah, indeed, Mystery Family, finally. Yeah. Adam says, I didn't start following you until the reason why I hate the Taurus G2C. Those videos were amazing. So those were the best for me. So, the G2C videos, I don't know if you guys paid any attention to the 3 reasons why I hate the G2C, but I sure did get a shellacking on that video. And I learned a lot from that video, from the comments, reading the comments. If you guys don't know, I read every single comment. I had a comment, someone posted something about my best AR-10 video and it was part 3 on the accuracy. And he came out and was saying that I didn't know what I was talking about, and that my shooting ability sucked, and that if I'm going to do any type of accuracy testing, then it has to be with a bipod or sandbags or a lead sled or anything like that. And I basically told him he didn't know what he's talking about. His comment was a waste of time. And if he would watch the video, he would know that I did use a lead sled. Conveniently, that comment was deleted immediately. He read my response and realized he ran his mouth a little bit more faster than he should have. So anyway, but back to the G2C videos, I did learn tons from that video. I should have really formulated my argument a little bit better than I did. But you know, you live and you learn, and that was a very telling video on what to do and what not to do and how to form your arguments. So I'm not going to take it down. I'm going to leave it up. It is like at a 46% approval rating. So I have more thumbs down than I do have thumbs up. And that's okay. But I will have a 1,000 round review on the G2C, and that'll be the last one that I do. And I'm going to answer some of the remarks from the comment section on the last 3 videos that I did. So that should be coming hopefully the week that I get back. But I also have something that I'm working on as well. Big project for a company called Fraser Optics. I'm really hoping to knock that video right out of the park. So Keith here says, what do you think of the new Glock 43X? I haven't been able to get too deep into the weeds on it. I do see that they kind of redesigned the slide, and they got some front serrations on it. The front, I'm sure that the more that I look at it, the more I'll get used to it. But the front serrations seem like they're almost too far forward, but I can understand why, because it's such a short pistol. But the P365 has front serrations, and it doesn't look bad. So I would imagine that they probably upgraded the barrel, put a new coating on the slide, probably fixed the trigger a little bit. So I'm not sure what all they've done to it yet, but I think it'll be pretty good. I think it'll be well received by the public. You'll see a lot of videos come out, kind of people scratching their head, why would they do this? And then once they review it, they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, totally get it. So please don't. Looks like a hammer fire G2C. I like it. Oh, okay. Yeah. So let's see. Cali Key was a cool video. Thanks. That was pretty cool. I worked pretty hard on that one. I don't think that I did the absolute best that I could have done on that video, but I was maxing out the processing power on my computer on all the different stuff that I had going on with that video, as far as all the different, cutaway shots, the inset shots, the music in the background, how long the video ended up being. So that's something for 2019, is upgrading my computer, and I think I'm going to have to say goodbye to a couple of my weapons to help pay for that. So yeah, this computer has seen its better days, I think. I mean, it's still doing just fine, but I've had some issues with it. Glock 43X is a small brick. 10 round magazine capacity on the 43X is the biggest thing. Is it because of it's an extended magazine? Is that what it is? Or is it just have they redesigned the magazine for it? That'd be interesting. The THC9. Yeah, I had a request for me to check out the Taurus THC9. I may look at it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Did you get that PSA K? No, I didn't. I am going to head on over to Palmetto State Armory during SHOT Show, and I'm going to have a very extensive discussion with their marketing team and talk about some of the things that they've got going on with 2019 and see what type of firearms I can get into. One of the things that I'm really interested in looking at is PSA has an AK-47 that's coming out that will accept 9mm Glock magazines. So it's going to be a 9mm AK-47, which is going to be pretty cool. They have the AK-47 that's going to accept it's fires 5.56, so it's going to accept standard AR-15 magazines. I think that's going to be pretty cool. So I'd like to get into both of those this year and see what those are about. Hopefully in 2019, and it'll probably be in the summer or early fall, PSA should be releasing their MP5 clone as well. So hopefully more information on that. So a little longer grip than the first Glock 43, and they've got 10 rounds. So pretty interesting. That'll be actually pretty good because the 43, I didn't like shooting it with the flush fitting magazine. It's a little bit shorter than the P365 with its flush fitting magazine, but I can still I can barely get my pinky onto the grip with the P365. With the Glock 43, I couldn't. Just like with the Glock 26, I have to have the extensions on those for me to feel comfortable. Could I shoot it? Otherwise, yeah, I could. But if I'm going to have something, I'd rather be comfortable with it, and I would rather be ready to be accurate as much as I possibly can. So, yeah. Mario, hey, thanks for jumping in. Good to see you. Thanks for swinging by. I'd bet it's folks' answers too. Yeah. I'd agree with that. Mystery Family. The Grim Reaper, he was able to pick up a 12-round magazine for his P365, and he was able to do that at Academy Sports, if you can believe that. He bought it. Oh man, you got it cheaper than what you can get it online, I think, right? That's pretty cool. I was pretty jealous about that. So Adam says, just gained some weight and carrying a compact. Hey, you know what? You do you do whatever you want to do, man. And that's one of the things that I probably need to reiterate when I talk about the Taurus G2C 1000 round review is, I'm not in a position where I have to be budget conscious, right? I've got some capital that I'm able to go out and spring for a $600 or a $700 pistol. But for those people that don't have that ability and they need to spend $200 or $300 for a good pistol, the G2C is going to work just fine. I have some reservations with it. I have some questions about Taurus's reliability and their track record. But at the end of the day, I think it'll be just fine. A real close friend of mine from way back in the day, living out in Wyoming, he just picked up his, and he's super excited to get it to the range. So, IWI, that's nice. That's nice, Mystery. Yes, the KS-47 Gen 2. Yeah, they are actually, I think if you head over to PSA right now, they are running a sale on the KS-47 Gen 2s. So you should guys check those out. Buy a High Point and make everybody jealous. If I bought a High Point, it'd have to be the one with the $100 bills covering all over it. So it's definitely my Glock 40 problem solver. Security 9, I've heard some really great things about it. I've also heard some things that not so great things either. So, but something I probably should check into. In 2019, I'm going to try to expand my offerings, kind of get away from some of the rudimentary type stuff. So I will try to get into more of the Rugers. I'm going to try to get into a lot of revolvers this year too. Smith & Wesson has their Airweight revolvers that I really, really like, and I think I'm going to try to get into some of those. So Ashley J jumped in. Good to see you. Thanks for swinging by. I sure do appreciate it. So, let's see. Let's see. What else? That. Good night. That basically covers it, my friends. Sheck Jesus. Hey, thanks, brother. I sure do appreciate it. Coming in with the $1.99. Boker Tov. Boker Tov. You're cracking me up, man. If you guys don't follow this guy, you need to. This guy, he's the I would say he's probably the master troll. Would you agree with that, Mr. Sheck? Or is it Mr. Jesus? Which one is it? You're getting ready to celebrate a birthday here here in a couple days, aren't you? Mystery Family says, check out the Rhino from Chiapo, however you pronounce it. The Amazing Men jumping in. Thanks. Appreciate you swinging by. Better late than never. Merry Christmas to you, sir. Yes, sir. Indeed. Yes. So the rhinos, I do want to check those out. I like the idea of how I don't like how they look. I think they're ugly personally, but the idea of the barrel being on the bottom of the cylinder instead of the top to allow that recoil to come back through your wrist a little bit more. I think that's actually a pretty cool idea. So I've been keeping my eye on those. So BR549, man, I always mess that up. Excuse me. Pizza coming back up on me. Says that he just bought a G2S and love it. So the G2S, if you guys don't know, the Taurus G2S is the little brother to the G2C. It's just a single stack. So it's a little bit thinner and a little bit more concealable. So something you guys out of stock. Oh goodness. I'm telling you, man, they had a sale on it like early this week or last week. And I think they were like $449 or $499. They were pretty cheap. Anyway, so with that being said, Palmetto State Armory, they've got two deals going on right now. They have the Geisley SSAE trigger, right? So the super, I don't even know what it stands for, SSAE, but the E stands for the enhanced. So it's the upgraded version of their SSA trigger. It's normally $240. They have it on sale for $156. So I am definitely going to buy one of those because I want to replace the trigger that I have in my M4E1. It's got a man, can't remember what trigger it has in there, but I'm going to upgrade it. Or no, I'm going to use this one for my M5E1 and get the mil-spec one out of that and put the upgraded trigger into that one. They also have the Romeo 5 back on sale for $199.99. And then they also have some black hoodies for $40, and it's Palmetto State Armory decal, their logo right up front, and on the back it says American Made for Life. So those are pretty cool. So swing on by if you guys need help with any of that. I will post some stuff over on the website fitandfire.com, or you can just swing on by, find the Palmetto State Armory sales, click on one of those, and then go into the link, and you should be able to navigate in there. Just look up Geisley SSAE or whatever. So let's see what's going on here. What do I mean by goodbye? I covered that a little bit earlier. I was just basically saying goodbye to 2018. I'm actually dropping off the grid for a little bit, just to kind of recap. The family and I are getting ready to head out on a vacation here tomorrow, and we are going to be out of the country. So I will be completely disconnected from everything going on right now. I won't have any access to Instagram, YouTube, email, Facebook, Twitter, Stitch, Twitch, I don't know, all those different things. I don't have any access to it whatsoever. So that's basically what I'm saying by saying goodbye, because I won't see you guys until next year. And then it will be basically finishing up some projects to prepare for SHOT Show. So that catches you up right there. Mr. 32 special. And I may be going to China, but that won't be for a few months. Josh Wiley, hey, good to see you, bud. Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate it. Yeah, maybe going to China, but that's a business trip. So getting ready to head out on a vacation tomorrow. Come back, SHOT Show, January. February maybe China, and then March is the kickboxing match. So I'm going to have a pretty busy first 3 months. So, and I'm going to be training pretty hard. So let's see. Yeah, January 3rd. Yeah, Raging Rhino says the crap's going to hit the fan potential on January 3rd. If you guys don't know, January 3rd is the deadline for the budget to get approved, and there's a lot of stuff going on with that. So yeah, so Ashley, yes, I will be going to SHOT. I will be there all week. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to range day on Monday, but I will be there. I'm going to be at the 9-round gym in Vegas, so I'll be working out there hopefully, and yeah, be at SHOT. Yeah, Josh, you should definitely do whatever you can to save up some money and head out to SHOT, even if it's for just a couple of days. If you can fly in, spend a day or two, and fly back on a cheap airline or something like that, it is well worth it. Definitely well worth it. The number of contacts that you will end up meeting, the people that just all the different YouTubers and everybody that's walking around, it's pretty invaluable. So. Yeah, Ashley. Yeah, definitely. Definitely have to say hi to each other by all means. If you want, all my contact information is down below. Just shoot me an email or something like that, and we'll see what we can do. Yes, and you need to you see if you could get Brandon to help you pay for it, right, Josh? Definitely get Brandon to help you out if you can, because it's quite the trip. In more ways than one, right? So, but it's a lot of work. If you're going to be there to be producing content, it is going to be a lot of work. So, and let's say Gunstreamer will be there, and we will be doing some live feeds. Cool, yeah. Well, let's see if we can get together, Ashley, on the live feed thing with Gunstreamer, and we'll do something. I don't know. We'll I can bring in some dumbbells and we'll do who can do 50 burpees the quickest. How about that? Yeah, there we go. There's the challenge right there on your Gunstreamer live feed. We can do who can do 50 burpees first. That'll be pretty fun. I don't know. I'm just making it up. So goodness. What else? Post office being closed will certainly wreak havoc on society. I don't think the post office being closed will wreak any havoc whatsoever. I really, really hope that you're joking there, Sheck, because no. Now, if someone shut off the internet, I think that would be. I honestly believe if the internet went down, we would lose our ever loving minds. So Archangel says he's got to go. Everyone have a great Christmas and Happy New Year. Reminder, Defiance of the Crown and Lexington is the start. 3%, hashtag 2A strong. Thank you, sir. I really do appreciate you guys swinging by. That was really pretty cool. We will be doing it on Facebook and Instagram, Ashley says, for their live stuff on Gunstreamer. Pretty cool. How do you even say that? Ayayas? Is that how you say it? Ayayas? says that if you ever have a chance when you are back home, come by the Kansas Museum of Military History in Augusta. I am the director. Oh, cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I've actually driven by there back in the day when Thunderbird Firearms Academy was still open. I had to drive that direction to get to their training facility. So coming from Manhattan, I would go through southern Augusta and drove right by it and saw that you guys have man, you guys have a Sheridan, right? M551 Sheridan tank, which is pretty cool. I love those. So yeah, I'll have to swing on by and check that out. Uh, so what else is going on here, guys? We were swinging by in Wichita. Cool. Got to get before all the grandmas show up and touch all the food. Shalom. Shalom, sir. Oh man. Excuse me. I'm all stuffed up. If you guys can't tell, I'm all stuffed up because of this nose business. Yep, Sheridan and an M60A3. That's pretty cool. Let's see, the A3. I think the A3 had the upgraded primary sight and had the internal range finders, I believe. So let's see. Adam says giving Ashley pointers on how you drop your rights with. Yeah. This right here is what not to do when you're trying to slip a jab, but there's a roundhouse kick coming. So you got to keep your right hand up. If you're going to slip a jab, you better be prepared for what's coming next, because you're going to potentially move right into a round kick. So no goodbye, Izzy. No, I'm saying goodbye to 2018. I'll be at SHOT Show. Yeah, everything's paid for. Airline tickets taken care of. The hotel's already taken care of. I'm stuck. I'm going regardless. Even if for some awful reason my YouTube channel got shut down, I'm still going. So, and Izzy, let's take a break. You and me. Let's go get some good tacos in Vegas. How about that, man? My treat. I'll buy as many tacos as you want. You can have all the tacos you want. Let's do it. That would be pretty awesome. Get to bed, Adam. Get some rest. Sure do appreciate it. I got to get going here in just a second because I got to finish packing my luggage. Last couple things. So he has to meet with gun streamers, so definitely stuck with going to SHOT. Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. So no good tacos anywhere else but in South Texas. What about in Mexico? Are there good tacos in Mexico? Got you there, didn't I? But good night, Adam. Thank you so much. By the looks of it, Mark's face, not sure he's the one to ask on how to slip a jab. Yeah, there it is. There's the peanut gallery coming on in. So thanks. All right, let's close it up. Let's close up shop for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for swinging by. I just wanted to get something pulled together before year's end, so you guys weren't left hanging on what's going on with the channel. Everything's fine. Everything's good to go. We are preparing for 2019, and it is going to kick off with a bang. I've got a number of different projects that I will be talking about, to include this guy right here. I've got this plate carrier that I'm going to be talking about. I've got, let's see, that's my magazines. Beating on the magazines is not going to help anything, but if you can hear that, that's AR 500 steel into this lightweight plate carrier. So we're going to be talking about that right after the first of the year. We have some optics to talk about. I've got 3 optics that I need to cover after the first of the year. I've got some pretty awesome binoculars to talk about right after the first year. As a matter of fact, that may be one of the first videos I do right after the new year. It's going to be pretty cool. let's see what else we've got. I got to finish up the G2C, and got to do a video on the Warrior X light from Olight, and yeah, you got to get ready for SHOT Show. So thanks, guys. You guys have been awesome. There's no way for me to be over 7,000 subscribers without each and every single one of you. So I am extremely grateful for you guys. Naturally, there's going to be some more videos coming out on some how-to stuff. I'm going to do a video on what I do when I'm working out, but I'm on the road. So some workout videos on staying fit without type of weights and stuff like that. Cooking right now. I'm going to have some videos of my training sessions. I'm going to get together with the owner of 9 Round here locally, and we're going to do a video of me, a complete workout from beginning to end. We're going to show you exactly what I'm doing to prepare for my fights. Not necessarily the technical side, because I do sparring and I do side stuff with my trainers on all the technical stuffs on jabs and how to set myself up to throw punches or kicks. But as far as like the cardio and the strength training, that's all 9 Rounds. So we'll do a full workout there. And yeah, let's see what else. More 6.5 Creedmoor stuff. I mean, we're going to start taking both the M5E1 and the precision rifle, the Ruger precision rifle, out to longer distances as well. So next year I should have access to 1,000-yard range, and hopefully with any luck I will be able to get a hit on 1,000-yard range in 2019. So more training to come. I've got a video coming out here pretty soon. Me training with S&S Training Solutions. So be ready for that. So a lot of stuff I got to catch up on. So there'll be a lot of videos coming up here in 2019. So it's going to kick off with a bang. Anyways, thanks again. Good night to you guys. And come on, you want to say good night to everybody? We're getting ready to get off. Baby girl is getting ready to head to bed. So we're all going just to say goodbye, good night. I wish each and every single one of you a Merry Christmas. I hope you guys get everything that you wanted. I hope that Santa is treating you well, even though this one right here doesn't believe in Santa anymore. But and Happy New Year's. Be safe. Be just good to your family.
Have fun with your guns.
Have fun with your guns, right? We're gonna in 2019, we've already talked about it. We're gonna move her up from the Ruger 1022 to the M4. So we're gonna move her up to the 223. Yes. All right. And then, did you just dab?
Yes.
She just dabbed. And then, let's see. And you reach out to some of your old friends and family and check on them. The holidays are always a really tough time of year. So, yeah, reach out to people, olive branches, all that good stuff. So be safe. Take care of you guys' selves and your loved ones. Be ready for the fight whenever. And Ashley here, look, Ashley says, show them how girls do it. Right? She's going to. She's a little spunky. She's a little spunkster, right? I don't even know. Right? There you go. All right. We're going to say goodnight, guys. I sure do appreciate everything. Have a great rest of your year, and we will see you in 2019. So you want to say anything?
Have a Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. There you go. All right. Take it easy, guys. Keep calm and carry. Bye, y'all.